hardly listen to some of these television stations. Hardly. Some of them can never say anything good. They were criticizing, how would you call people who are permanent secretaries at their level to come and take a power?
Hello guys, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. My people, wonder shall never end in this great country called Nigeria. Now, recall that just a few days ago, Minister Wike gained some media attention after he ordered some permanent secretaries working in the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria to take a bow before Mr. President in person of President Bola Tinubu after they were promoted. Now, this gained a lot of media attention after an Arise News analyst in person of Dr. Ruben Abati, Rofai Hussaini and Ayo criticized him for making them take such actions.
Well, all right, let me take this tweet. This is from Sport Doctor, who wrote, "With the way Wike is telling permanent secretaries to bow down to Tinubu, you would think whatever promotion or bonus they were paid was from Tinubu's pocket. But that's taxpayers' money, oh. Ayo, I mean, look at that mess. That's what I call it, shocking. A complete charade.
It is a complete mess. It's a complete charade. And I believe that this is why we continue to demean our public service and make them docile and keep quiet and almost push them into feeling as if they're enslaved by the people and not have the right to speak up for their rights. I hope there was at least one permanent secretary who refused to stand up to take that bow that Minister Wike asked them to do. Do you know what it means to be a permanent secretary in Nigeria? Do you know the ranks that you have to climb? More than a minister whose basic, the minimum level to be a minister is SSE. Of course, the president can decide to choose more qualified. But you go through tests, levels, PhD holders, are you demeaning them in this way? Because of
Dr. Abati will have
Nobody has done those spam sex in favor. These are career officers who rose to the very top. But I think Minister Wike didn't do well, asking them to bow. And that was not good enough now. The president is a Yoruba man. He should have asked the men to prostrate and the women to kneel down. That next time he wants to do this kind of thing, the men should prostrate, the women should kneel down.
Yeah,
that would be more appropriate.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, they went ahead to reprimand him, stating that these permanent secretaries he ordered to take a bow before President Tinubu had nothing to do with taking a bow by virtue of the fact that they had grown through the ranks, and obviously the monies that they were being paid by the federal government was supposed to be that of taxpayers. Now, I'd like to show you a reaction that Nyesom Wike has done about the analysis of Arise News, as he has gone ahead to table this Arise News matter in front of the Senate President of Nigeria in person of Godswill AKPABIO.
Mr. President, let me say this. Yesterday, 2 days ago, when Mr. President came, I would like to thank Mr. President for what he did in making sure that those who already lost hope in their career progression, that Mr. President brought back hope to them by making sure they get to the peak of their career. Before now, federal capital territory do not have permanent secretaries. But by Mr. President's own way of renewing hope, he said no, that they should get to the peak of their career, and by making sure that they get to the position of permanent secretary and then move to head of service level if possible. And Mr. President granted that. And then I called out the permanent secretaries who are the beneficiaries to come out and take a bow and thank Mr. President. Of course, it's an honor to be called out to take a bow. But to tell you that human beings can never. This morning, of course, I hardly listen to some of these television stations. Hardly. Some of them can never say anything good. They were criticizing, how would you call people who are permanent secretaries at their level to come and take a bow? You know, in my place, when somebody does not have anything to say about you, you say, look at him. When you should have to commend that Mr. President has done well by giving hope to these people who had no hope before. Their anger is that they said they should come and take a bow. Today, I want to call the agents of the Need Hope agenda. Let me call the area council chairman. Come out. You will take a bow before Mr. President. Come out. Since taking a bow is something that makes people to be angry, let them be more angry today.
Oh, yeah.
Come this way. First, Mr. President. Line up and first, Mr. President. You are good guys. Now, Mr. President, these are 6 area council chairmen. Mr. President, it's not about party. It's about the agents of the New Hope agenda in the area councils. And they're doing well, working well with us. I want them to take a bow before you. Take a bow.
Ew. Ew.
So, Mr. President, this is, Mr. President, for those who don't have work or what to say, I've given them another assignment to discuss that they have taken a bow. Mr. President, we sincerely thank you for all your support, for all you've been doing for us, and that is why we are doing what we are doing.
You have seen it for yourself. Now, the truth of the matter is that one thing I've come to observe about the Nigerian political class is that they want every other citizen to see them as a demigod. They want citizens to believe that they are more superior to citizens. And this is the thing that the likes of Aisha Yusufu has been saying severally, that see, there is no Nigerian that is more Nigerian than any Nigerian, and making them to feel less of themselves is not actually the right thing to do. Like Arise News Jonalist went ahead to say that these guys have grown through the ranks and they owe nobody any special apology by virtue of the fact that they have gone through the ranks, and most of the times they are even more educated, exposed than the so-called political class who does not even require any certification to become a minister or to handle any political position. And the onus is obviously left on Nigerians and Africans to understand that they should never see themselves less of who they are, regardless of how much the politicians make them feel less of themselves, so that they would always appreciate them and believe that everything they do is right. Please, I'd like you to go to the comment section and drop your thoughts. Let's get to know what you think about the actions of Minister Nyesom Wike, and we shall continually be here to serve you.